It's time for lunch. And I for sure don't want to eat here. Poor Hans. You're a good bean, Hans. Can I talk to Hans? Hello. Hey there. I think I'll eat with my family today, you know? Can't be going out for lunch every day. Sometimes you gotta eat at home, even though you're already kind of staying there for free, I'd assume. Oh no, I pay rent. Yeah, let's eat at home before things go dire. I will join you, Clara. Wonderful. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. And we pray that you keep the safe and soul of my dear Christine Guns these 6 years. Aww. She is missed at the stable by her husband and children, but we take comfort that she will be with you in paradise. Through Christ our Lord, amen. Amen, 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 amen. Amen. I saw that wretch of a miller this morning. The bastard had the gall to raise his hand to me in greeting. I should have spat at his feet. Dad. I don't know, are we going to play? To play? How are we gonna pay it? We're going to pay the abbey's taxes if he raises the milling fee. Have you told him that? No use talking to that man. Not with the bad blood between us. I could try to speak to him. He's friendly with me. Absolutely not! And don't you ever speak to him again. Well, a lovely lunch we're having. Ever. I'm sorry, Dad. I won't, I promise. You're going to give your shelf? You're going to give your shelf? My poor shelf. Yourself chest pains again if you keep going on like that. Oh, he's that kind of guy. I see, I see. It's not my chest that pains me, boy. Christ, but my back hurts. How are we going to get those fields planted in time? I've been picking up the slack, haven't I? We'd get by all right. Bless me. Did something happen to your back, Peter? Now you've done it. Oh my... Okay, never mind. Die, I guess. Fucking die. I guess. Watch your heart, son. Do you want to leave Clara a widow? I'll just eat my soup. Why don't you go see Agnes Steinhauerin about a balm for your back? Oh my is there anyone you like? How did you have 2 wives? I agree, Shizuo. Even Shizuo is upset about this man. Dad, we have a guest. I kind of live here. If Agnes's medicine is good enough for me and Clara, I don't see why it can help you too. Agnes once gave me a tincture for an upset stomach. It was quite helpful. If it's Agnes you have a problem with that, why don't you see Dr. Stolz instead? Stolz is even worse. Charge you as much as the miller with all the kindness of the horsemen of the plague. The pain will pass. I'll push through just as I always have. I'm about to throw some ibuprofen in your face. Stubborn boy, why don't you talk to that old soldier up at the abbey, eh? What was his name? Florian? Florian, yes. Who's at the tip of my tongue. Since when are you so fond of the abbey, Peter? Florian might live at the abbey, but he's a soldier still. Only one of them worth talking to now that Father Matthias has passed. When was that, a few months ago? You knew Father Matthias? More like Matthias made it his business to know me. Matthias, you know, he was impressed by my age. I thought I must have been blessed by the Lord. How old are you? 45? Are you 45? I'm gonna eat my bread. Wanted to know about all about my life and the things I'd seen. And boy, oh lord, the things that I have seen. Good man for a monk. Not like that new abbot, only cares about his coffers, Gernot does. That's the abbey for you. You see Otto up there much, Andreas? The abbot keeps him busy. I had dinner with him and Endries recently. He was working on some repairs to the abbot's house. Did anyone at the abbey have a hello for me? Wink wink, wink wink. Jorg? Wait, Clara, I'm only curious. No one had a hello. Were you expecting one? It's only that I sometimes talk to one of the sisters, Zdena. I was wondering if she... You know. Forget it. It was stupid anyway. Aw, poor Jorg. We don't often get meals with you, Andreas. Pestering folks around town with questions like you do. You want to know anything about the town? Did you ever have any encounters with Rotvogel? Kemperin, hmm? Shame what's happened to her. She was never a sweet woman, you know. Even as a girl, she was surly. Though that has its charms. Dad, I won't have Andreas going around telling tales of your lechery. What does lechery mean? You knew her as a young woman? Ottilia? Sure did. Lived my whole life in this village, haven't I? Haven't it? Well, so is she. Her family has been on that land for generations, going back to her great-grandfather, I think, Diderich. Her husband passed away not too long ago. What was his name? Ranig. He was unwell for a long time, wasn't he? He seemed to be worse every time I saw him. Oh, lustfulness. Had a run-in with that Rotvogel bastard. He did. An argument over land or hunting, I don't know. Ranig was a good man, but he had a temper. No one could tell him no, not even a baron. Didn't matter. Rotvogel beat Ranig so badly he never walked right again. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. probably what killed him in the end. Fucking nobles. Fucking nobles! Say it with me, folks. Fucking billionaire. Oh, nobles. I was waiting for Ursula to say it. I was like, is Ursula gonna say fucking? All this shouting is making Ursula restless. Let's finish our meal in peace. Alright. Sorry, Ursula. I thought the baby was gonna swear. Oh boy. It's time. Clara. Eva. Ursula, come with me, I'm scared. And there... Oh, you almost got it, little one. You're so smart. Does anyone want to go? Instead of me? No? You're trash. I hope you know that. I should have helped her, but I didn't have time. Everything here is broken and falling apart. The head off broke at some point. I don't remember how. Right. Oh. That wasn't there before, was it? I don't want to accuse her. She's already going to... Is it really that bad that the Baron is dead? Can I just say it was the kid? Can I say it was Martin? Will Brigitte and Kat serve repercussions if I say it was Martin? Like, the kid is gone, so maybe he won't come back and it will be okay. And he is trash anyway, too, so... Redhole, do you want to come with me? I'm scared. Maybe I'll... Like, Lucky also seems to be a very hard-working dude. I don't want to accuse Lucky either. He's one of those people that actually works in the town, you know? Hi, Schlau. Can I pet you, Schlau? You're a good pet. Meow meow. Woundworth. I'm just gonna talk to everyone. Can I have some bread? Hey, Anna. You like my hat? It's full of sheep. Sheep people, even. Sheep, 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 sheep. Hello, Andrea. And yes, Andrea. I am Andreas. And I am saying hello. Hey, Sep. Yo, you left home and left the candle on? Otto, I know you're the carpenter, but damn. Building a house is hard work. You are now Andreas Antier. Congratulations. I don't know if that's a good thing yet, but at least you're alive, you know? So far. God be with you. Columbine. St. Moritz. Snowdrops. Hey, Paul. Hey, Staub. Good boy. Hey, not the I don't want to say hello to the windows. Hey, Elsa. Hey, Carl. Hey, Helena. Hey, Till. Take care, Antier. Sleep well. Hey, Roman Rubens. Hey, Irises. Hey, Saint Christopher. Hey, Smokey. Hey, Vaxlav. Sorry, I can't say your name correctly, probably. Don't worry, I have also a hard time saying my own name sometimes, so it's fine. Saint Satya bless me, thank you. Hey, old Otto. Hey, Duck. Hey, Salt Mine. Okay, it's time. Take me to church. Oh, never mind. I can steal the lane one more time. Hey, Fusion? Good boy. Hey, Salomea. Is there anyone here that needs a hay? Does anyone want my haze? Gonna go pray. Hey, Saint Moritz. Hey, Reliquary. Hey, Convent Garden. Hey, Saint Cecilia. No, I don't need anything, just saying hey. I said hey. What's going on? And I said hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, mouse finger. It will go well. I have pet every animal in the town. So it will go well, right? Hey, Sophie. Cinque foil, I think, means 5 leaves. Oh, more Woundworth. Okay, I think it's time. Can I go to the aquarium? It's just a room to chill. What's an aquarium? That I don't know. And I know a lot of church stuff. So I'm surprised. Hey, how's the gay going? How's the gay going? I'm saying goodbye to everything. Just in case. I'm gonna say goodbye to the tower. Bye, tower. You're a very good tower, I think. Maybe. What are you doing here? I'm gonna wash my hands. I hope so. What are you doing here? What are y'all doing here? Okay. The cucumbers are still growing. Yo, it's time to break out Piero. No, is it not? No, okay. I know where I need to go, I'm just delaying it, you know? None with the piggies. Like, that piggy looks suspicious. You know? You're like, hmm. this now? Okay, Brother Ferenc has so much things going on against him. It's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous how much she has going against him. I found others around Tassing with the same hand that seemed to have appeared out of nowhere. What were you doing, my own? Playing Blue's Clues, I think. Just having a look, seeing the sights, you know. That's my private space. You can't just wander about like it's the public square. You impossible. Ugh. Any person of manners knows better than to go snooping through others' things. I have nothing to hide. Then why burn the note? What if it was all that? What was left was difficult to read, but I could make out the red bird matans. It was a strange little thing I found on my desk after waking up for matans. It meant nothing to me, so I put it in the fire. It wasn't there when you went to sleep. Not that I noticed, but again, Andreas, it was small. I could have easily overlooked it. Surely just a loose scrap, but the hand was handsome, you're correct. Unlike anything penned by the brothers in the scriptorium, to be certain. How unsettling. Do you remember what the note said? No, only that I found the contents nonsensical and disturbing. The red bird, you don't know what that could be? A scrap from some bestiary? I couldn't say. My eyes actually watch the heavens, not the trees. Although, we do not see many red birds at this altitude. The common robin, perhaps? Or swallow? But that doesn't matter. I'm telling you, it was nonsense. It was trash, nothing more, and I have nothing else to say about this. One more thing. Who has access to your home? Everyone at this abbey, but does that matter to you? It's just a scrap of paper. But the abbey ordered you away from the abbey, Andreas. Your cavalier attitude towards Father Gernot's commands. But don't you find the coincidence strange? No, we operate at the scriptorium, Master Mahler, and house perhaps the largest library in Bavaria. We are awash in parchment scraps. They multiply like silverfish between the pages of our books. Are you satisfied now? I suppose I will have to do. Thank you. Excellent. Are we done here? I will leave you in peace. Be well, Prior Ferenc. Be well, Master Mahler. I will be well, but I don't think you will. Because you're the only person that I have a lot of evidence against. Okay, I think it's time. I think it's time. What are you doing here? You're just here for the gossip, Hetty. Oh, can I pet Mirabilis before we start? Thank you. Hello, boy. Good boy. You were the last one that I missed petting. Wait, what am I supposed to do? I've been everywhere? In the chapter house. Oh, okay. I have not been in the chapter house. Okay. I always forget. Oh, it's the room with the painting, right? It's over here. Oh boy, here we go. Dance of Death. Please state your name and for our records. Andreas Mahler, journeyman artist from Nuremberg. What is an artist doing in Kirsau Abbey? The Abbey still has some commissions from wealthy patrons, and I need the money before I return to Nuremberg. Arnold, please write that down. I think we're ready to begin. Of course, Your Reverence. Now then, Master Mahler, what is your relation to Lorenz, the Baron Rotvogel? Incidental acquaintances, nothing more. Would it be fair to say that you did not feel like you knew him well? Yes, Your Reverence. That is unfortunate, but I'd like you to try to characterize the man for me. Confident, overbearing, used to getting what he wants. Do you think that someone would kill him for that? Someone, perhaps. I need more than perhaps. Someone had to have a reason, if not that, something else. Otherwise, it makes my present here somewhat difficult to explain. The Baron Rotvogel was murdered here, in this very room. Someone did it. Father Gournot believes he was one of his monks, Brother Piero. I have met with Brother Piero and questioned him at length. While it seems unlikely that men of his age and temperament could murder the Baron, he was discovered in flagrante delicto. He wasn't, though. The Baron was already dead. Stop talking. Okay, sorry. If you wish to advocate on behalf of Brother Piero, I suggest shutting your mouth until I ask you a question. Okay, sorry. Piero had reasons to resent the Baron. The loss of his work, the insistence on discussing the writings of the troublemaker from Wittenberg. And as for his age and infirmity, I myself have read of many cases in which a man of modest strength succumbs to the temptations of the devil. Once seized by a devilish fever, the poor sinner gains an infernal power that allows him to inflict grievous wounds, sometimes fatal. What I am saying is that in spite of the curious circumstances, Brother Piero is the most plausible perpetrator of this most vile act. I understand that you are on friendly terms with Brother Piero. You also interacted with the Baron, both in the town and in the Abbey. Did you witness anything that suggests that someone else could have murdered Baron Rotvogel? Okay, here we go. What do I do? I don't want to accuse any of these people. I mean, Martin can go with shit, but... yeah, he can just go eat shit. He doesn't have to die for that. I feel like if I get Ferenc killed or executed, like the library will go to shit. But he's the only one that I can make a case against. I kinda wanna say Martin, hoping that, but I think he will come back. He probably just went to try and sell the stuff. And me accusing him is gonna probably piss off his dad to no end, and I'm afraid he might hurt someone. Unlucky I have nothing. I don't want to involve Matilda. She's been through enough. Otelia is about to lose her house. And she's old, and she doesn't need to go through anything more. Oh, God. Martin is just a fucked up kid who grew up in a fucked up house. And he was made to be a man when he was a child. Like, he doesn't deserve to be judged for this crime. He has a baby. He has a little baby. Oh. What do I do? Logically, the person that I have the most evidence against is Ferenc. I've been saying it for a while. Okay, Let's go for rank. I'm sorry. The library is gonna go to shit, I assume. The abbot speaks highly of the prior and he oversees both your and Brother Piero's work, does he not? Yes, Your Reverence. An extraordinary claim requires extraordinary evidence for me to take it seriously. Why should I take the word of an artist of a respected officer of this abbey? I can provide evidence of Friar Frank's motive. Please do so. Baron Rotvogel and Prior Ferenc were exchanging letters about performing a magical ritual during the Baron's visit. You have proof of this? I have a letter the Prior wrote to the Baron. In it, the Prior... I got an achievement called Odd Gossip. I just told him some gossip. Okay. In it, the Prior mentions that he will not perform a ritual for the Baron, even if the Baron does not follow through on a threat to implicate him to inquisitors in Innsbruck. An implication of necromancy is a serious matter. The Prior's position would have been in peril, possibly even his life. And how do you believe Prior Ferenc would have killed the Baron? I pray you will not say it was a magical ritual? I found a silver rod that belongs to Prior Ferenc. It has dried blood in it. A silver rod. Likely a magical tool of some sort, but it is of a size and weight appropriate for the head wound that the Baron received. How did you come to possess this item? In truth, it involved a little grave digging. Master Mahler, while it's not my place nor my task to hold you liable for what you've done, I will be informing Father Gurneau. Is there anything else to say about the Prior? No, Your Reverence. Very well. Who else may have wanted to see the Baron dead? A local thief? Fuck it, I'm gonna throw a dodgeball, maybe. Yes, his name has come up with my inquiries. My understanding is that he absconded with some of the Baron's valuables. Arnold? Yes, Your Reverence. A silver ring, a gold ring, 12 golden, 10 groschen, and a book intended as a gift for the Abbey. Thank you. It is my understanding that this boy was known as a thief, but also as a coward. And that the theft was from the Abbey's guest house after the Baron had already left it. Very well, Your Reverence. I am not treating him as a serious suspect from the Baron's murder at this time. Who else may have wanted the Baron dead? I am not just gonna accuse one person. If I can maybe dodge them, if I can like confuse them with more than one suspect. I'm gonna throw Attilia in. The Baron was responsible for the death of her husband. Responsible how? Years ago when the Baron visited Tassing, he quarreled with Ronnie Kemper. The two came to blows. According to the widow, the Baron beat Ronnie so severely that he never fully healed from the injuries. He died not long ago, and their home is in legal jeopardy. The widow Widow held the Baron responsible for all this. And how do you propose this woman killed the Baron? He was not in the prime of his life, but is certainly a robust man of all accounts. When I visited the widow's home, I found her late husband's walking stick. The head had been broken off. Does she have an explanation for the damage? I did not ask her, Your Reverence. Leave it at that. Interesting. Thank you, Master Mahler. Do you have any knowledge of anyone else who would want to kill the Baron? No one. Very well. Are you aware of anything else that might shed some light on this case? Has Brother Florian told you about the note they found in the Baron's clothing? Yes, Brother Florian explained how he came to find it and told me its contents. Master Adel Jaeger has entered his testimony to our register. I don't understand the implication. Who is this innocent? It is not clear to me either, Your Reverence. Do you believe the murderer wrote it? Whoever wrote it was a talented scribe. I understand that Kirsa was too. The elderly brother Adok and the younger brother Guy. What if it was brother Guy? He's enough of a shit. To be frank, Your Reverence, neither man has the skill to write in this way. There's something else about it too. The style is just different. It's unlike Adok's and Guy's writing, unlike mine. Something about the way the first and the second strokes meet on A and G. Yes, well, whatever the particulars, it seems it will remain a mystery if that stands apart from the commission of the murder. Unfortunately, there is more to tell. I found more notes. Notes written in the same hand, on the same type of parchment, to those who had a motive to kill the Baron. That is deeply troubling, but again, beyond the bounds of my investigation. Excuse me? In any case, I thank you for bringing it to my attention. Of course, Your Reverence. Thank you again for your time, Master Mahler. Of course, Your Reverence. I am not gonna opine. Andreas, I didn't think you were coming to this. Neither did I. Neither did I. Ah, here we go. I didn't think I was either. Supposed to see. I wanted to see how this ends after all. It was the prior of the abbey, if you can't believe it. Did you ever talk with him at the abbey, Andreas? He missed the trial and I got Ferenc executed. You missed the trial, Andreas. That archdeacon read all of these charges and found him guilty. I didn't know he had murdered. He didn't do it. I don't believe any of... Even if he did. Oh, they want you to think they're so pious, but all they're here to do is slowly drain the life out of this town. Calm down, Peter. Oh, here comes the procession. Did I miss anything? No, you're fine. Andreas. Otto. Agnus Dei, qui sois peccata mundi, misere nobis. I didn't do this. God knows even if you do not. Agnus Dei, hitolis peccata mundi misere nobis. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. Agnus Dei, hitolis peccata mundi dona nobis pacem. Silence! I order the executioner to carry out his duty. I warrant him peace and safe conduct to whatever may befall him. No, I gotta watch it. It's my fault. My god. My god. Hold still. No, no, no. My lord judge, have I executed well? You have executed as judgment and law have required. For that I thank God and my master who has taught me such art. I know this was your doing, Andreas. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself, yeah. How dare you? Do you understand the pressure I'm under to keep this abbey together? You're just repairing your house, dude. Go fuck yourself. Does that mean you should... Okay, I'm gonna shut up. You are no longer welcome at Kiersau, Andreas Mahler. I will send your final payment to the gardeners. May you have a long, successful career in Nuremberg, and may you never travel this way again. So, guys, I got an achievement. And it said it was the end of Act 1! There's more! Yes! It also said that the abbot doesn't fucking like my guts, but you know. You know. It's fine. I also don't like abbots, so it's fine. Andreas, has the time come for you to leave us? I'm afraid so, Brother Piero. This farewell will have to be brief. Father Gernot made it clear. I was no longer welcome at Kiersau. I pray that time will soften Father Abbott's heart. I hope he eventually realizes you were only trying to help me. This is a sad parting, but inevitable. I had hoped you would stay a bit longer. But the world needs you more than Kiersau does. You have grown beyond this old abbey and become a master in your own right. I will miss you, my son. As I will you. Come, your master priest is complete. May I see it one more time before you go? Please, I value your assessment. The opinion of one old monk matters little. All the same, I am excited to see finished at last. It is a masterpiece, truly worthy of the word. I drew Jorg and Clara and Peter. And it appears you took my advice to heart. What advice was that? To put yourself into the work, not to just interpret another artist's work, but to transform it into something true. This shows the world as it is, as you have seen it, even if it's not what we may want to see. Though it is not my place to say so, I am proud of you, Andreas. What's this? A scrap of parchment? Do not return here. A warning? Interesting. Am I gonna return here? So the killer is still alive, as I suspected. Brother. Brother Florian and I found a similar note in the Baron's clothing. And I found more notes delivered to others when I was investigating. They must have been written by someone who knew the darkest secrets of the town and this abbey. They tugged at those secrets to kill the Baron, like someone pulling at threads that had been buried in the past. A frightening thought, but who would do such a thing? God knows. He does, and I hope his love can still the wickedness in the heart of whoever wrote this. Do not trouble yourself overly about it. Your future lies outside of these walls. I hope that you will have the time to visit me once or twice in your travels before the Lord takes me. I'll come as often as I can. Assuming Father Gurneau doesn't forbid it. He must have faith that better days lie ahead for all of us. God bless you, Andreas Mahler. Thank you for your friendship. Until next time. No. I finished Act 1. Is that me? Are you alright, Master Andreas? That's me! What? Are you alright, Master Andreas? Yes, thank you. I was just remembering him. Trying to, anyway. It doesn't come easily anymore. Oh, would you like me to leave you alone? No, Kaspar. It is not necessary. There's nothing to be done about it now. It's too late. Like so many things. Andreas Mahler, I never expected you to see your face here again. Have you been in Nuremberg for all these last 7 years? No, Nuremberg for a few years, but I received some lucrative commissions abroad. Ooh, okay. I get to character create again. Ooh, should I go to Aragon to be close to me? Know some Polish and bits of Czech. Czech. I'm gonna go with the Portuguese pronunciation. Czech and Hungarian. And can reference cultural tourism from Krakow, Prague and Buda, England. I know some English, no. Paris, Tours and Dijon. Spanish and bits of Arabic. Such sons from Barcelona and Valencia. Should I go with Aragon? Like, just because I know it, the character won't know it. Because I'm fine with England, France, and Aragon. The one that I know the least about is Poland, of course. But like these ones, you're badgered with them in school, so... The one that I know the least about is Poland. But knowing Arabic, though. I think knowing Arabic would be good, actually. You know what? I'm gonna go with Poland, because it's the one that I know the least about. I was in Krakow. Krakow? Yeah, I think it's Krakow, like I'm saying. The court of King Sigismund. He has a great passion for humanism, as well as New Italian and New German art. Did you have occasion to paint the king's physician, Jacob Isaac? King's bishop. Oh yeah, that's the... Not to paint, but I did meet him. I was surprised to learn King Sigismund had ennobled him. An interesting man. You don't meet many Jews in nobility in Poland or elsewhere. Poland is one of the few places Jews may live in peace. Provided the king doesn't have a change of heart. I'm surprised you care at all. In spite of your extensive travels and success, you're still not welcome at Kirsau. The abbot hasn't forgotten what happened. 7 years isn't all that long. I simply wanted to pay my respects to an old friend. Surely you must understand that. Krakow? Krakow? I understand why Father Abbot expelled you from the abbey. What were you expecting? A hero's... I just said that I came to the grave of my friend. Are your ears fucked more than mine? Do you want some hearing aids? I have one in my in a drawer somewhere. I'll stay at the inn. Go fuck yourself. Why is he so rude? I don't know. It's English, I guess. God bless you, Navia. I hope you trip and fall and hit your head on the wall. Revolution. June? Of course, June is the month of revolution. I mean... That monk seemed unhappy to see you, Master Andreas. Why is the abbot so angry with you? Because he's a cunt? Toward the end of my stay in Tassing, there was a murder at Kirsau Abbey, a nobleman. Father Gernot panicked and accused my friend, Brother Piero, of committing the crime. I helped convince the investigating archdeacon that another monk was responsible, Prior Ferenc, and he was executed for the crime. You got someone killed? Yes. I had no idea you were so involved in something so exciting. Why didn't you mention it before? Well, I suppose it must have been a hard situation if the abbot is still this mad at you. I had to make some difficult choices. Maybe they were the wrong ones, but I had to live with that. Why did we come here if you're not welcome? I wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero. And to be honest, I'm not looking forward to returning to Nuremberg. This commission, it's an obscene vanity piece under the pretext of a religion scene. My patrons just want to celebrate themselves and their wealth. I dread each new commission more than the last. Every step I take toward home is agonizing. But, Master, you're famous and rich. Your work is wonderful. I saw your altarpiece in Nuremberg. I begged my father to help me become your apprentice. I don't understand how you could accomplish all that. You have and be unhappy. I know it must be very hard to believe. I was once very much like you. Once I wanted this life so much that it consumed my every waking thought. I don't know if I've changed or if what I wanted was never really real. Maybe I've been a fool this whole time. I want life as an artist to be better for you, Kaspar. Learn from my mistakes, alright? Alright. Yes, Master Andreas. Shouldn't be burdening you with such dark thoughts, Kaspar. Come, let's visit my old friend Klaus. It's been too long. As you like, Master Andreas. This room is sparse compared to what I'm used to. I'm not tired yet. Anna, you're new. Hello, Andreas. How are you enjoying your stay? Wonderful, Anna. Thank you. Oh, good. You're in the best room we have. I'm glad it's to your liking. Was there anything else? No, thank you. Until later. Until then. Nope. Can I go down? Oh, there we go. You're also new. Hans? Killian. Good day, Master Mahler. Nico. Ah, Master Mahler, is it? Hello and welcome to the Golden Hand. I am Nico Berger, and I own this land house and run it with my wife, and our son, Killian. I believe my boy helped you to your room. Is it to your liking? It suffices. I see. We will strive to exceed your expectations during your stay. Is there anything we can do to make your stay more enjoyable? Yeah, more light in the room, please. I got an achievement, a rare achievement for complaining about the room service. Additional candles and lamps in your room for a modest price. That will be fine. Very good, Master Mahler. When you arrived in town, one of the locals said you lived here a few years back. Yes, I worked for the Abbey as an artist. Ah, I see. I heard that you're involving with solving a murder. Are you trying to ask me to solve a murder? No, never mind. Well, I'll leave you to your day. Until later. Until then. Please don't bitch to your wife just because Oh, there's a bard! Samuel. Hello, Andreas. You're not a bard. You're just a dude, but I just called you a bard because, you know... pompous clothing, I guess. Get barded. Time! Hey guys, you got time? Ah, Martin is back. Just do it. You know it's the right thing. I don't understand why this is so hard for you. Otto, I'm scared. It's dangerous to cross the abbot. Would you prefer the alternative? You don't need to do that, Otto. I understand. I'm just saying... Andreas? Andreas Mahler? It's good to see you again, old friend. Otto, you're looking well. This is my apprentice, Kaspar Ziegler, from Salzburg. Good day. Ah, that answers that. I thought he might be your son. We don't grow them that fast, even in Nuremberg. They grow fast enough around here. Evan, I just had our first little Otto. Do we call him Ots? Oh my god, his little face! Lop. Congratulations, wonderful news. Thank you. It's been a trial with Dad gone, but Clara and Ursula help me out where they can. Oh, Ursula is so grown up! I'm sorry to hear about your father. That's life. At least he's with the Lord now. Free from his aches and pains. I know Eva wrote to you about my father's death, Andreas. Why didn't you write back? Things got busy after I left Tassing. Sorry to interrupt, but I should be heading back. It's Martin. Martin Bauer, can't you tell? Oh, it's fine. It's been 7 years and I was so much smaller then. Also, no beard, huh? Hello, Martin. Hello, sorry to run, but I have to get these sheep back to the farm. As much as I love whiling away the hours in the meadow, I have a lot to attend to. Otto, I'll see you at the meeting later. Andreas, until later. Until then. Pain in my ass. Something happening? Interesting time to visit. Come by the town commons in a while. I think you'll be interested to hear what I have to say. Actually, I was just on my way to see Klaus. Tell him to come too. He's been dragging his feet. Until later. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to click it twice. Hello, Schlau. You're here now, Schlau? Good kitty. Hey, Jeff. Go to the mill. Hill. Müller. So it's not... Was their name Müller? Paul's drawings have gotten so much better! I'm so proud of Paul.
Hello. I'm Gay.
Hi, Gay. Oh, wait. I wanted to go here first. There's squirrels now. Kaspar is like, what is my master doing? Running around like a crazy man. Stunning collection of flowers. They grow so plentifully in the meadow. Let's go to the forest first. Okay, this still stays the same. Time again. Smokey is not here. There's no one here. Oh, I can't interact with the shrine anymore. Not with this tree either. Wonderful. Mother duck lost the ducklings. Oh, now I can read the plaque. Too innocent. Huh. Okay. Got you. I got the memo. It's locked. Also locked. Oh, I can still go here. Locked. Yeah, everything is locked. Yeah, everything is locked for me. Okay, I've seen everything that way. Oh, hello. Andres, I had heard you were back in Tassing. God bless you. God bless you again. It's good to see you. Hopefully this visit will be less eventful than your last. Tassing has enough going on as it is. We have our bonfire for St. John's Eve tomorrow night. People get up to all sorts of mischief. Oh, it's my birthday! Right, it's St. John's! So this is on my birthday. Let's go. The feast and celebration of St. John Baptiste, June 23rd. In midsummer. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to me in 1525. Happy birthday to me in 1525. Question mark. God, I'm old. And then it's my job to hear their confessions in the days that follow. Not to mention the grumbling the peasants are making. I'll just talk, brother. No need to scare out our guests in such things. I'm sure if there's trouble, Master Muller will be the first to stick his nose in it. You know what? Why are you always such an asshole? You have no appreciation for... And your life is not privilege. You are the common man, going through such struggles. Like farming for your food. Paying for taxes. Yeah, you go through so much, guy. It's easy enough for you to come and go. You don't have time to live with the consequences. After Ferenc was executed, Father Abbot made Mathieu the new prior. Oh god. That's even worse than what I would hoped. Mathieu is even worse. Thanks for that. Go fuck yourself. Only had a few years left anyway. I'm just gonna stare. Nothing to say to yourself? Friends, there's no need for such... I'm ready to throw ends. Kaspar, get me a rock. Forgive me, Father Thomas. I let my passions get the better of me. Besides, that's not why I even why I came down here. I actually came to speak to you on the abbot's behalf, Andreas. Father Gurnot would like to invite you to come to the library tomorrow morning if you're interested in purchasing some of our books. You know what? I might. Just to take them off of you. What were the ones you liked? The adventure ones? Yeah, I'm gonna take those specifically, guy. Oh, wonderful. Fantastic. Are things so bad the abbot has to sell off Kirsal's greatest treasures? The abbey needs the money more than he needs ink-stained parchment. No one values these books anymore, except perhaps you. The library is not quite ready yet, as it does not see much use. You could come by tomorrow morning. Mother Illuminata can show you what's available. Cecilia also died? I suppose Illuminata knows the library better than anyone. I'll come by to take a look. Very well, I'll let him know. And Andreas, I apologize for my harsh words before. It was rash. Brother Piero was a pious man and a skilled artist. We miss him. I appreciate you saying that. I miss him too. Excellent. I'm so glad you two were able to work things out. Oh, Father Thomas, do you have a moment to speak inside this church? Yes, I think so. Why? A private matter? Oh, of course, of course. Until tomorrow. God bless you, Andreas. Oh, now it's Martin Bauer's house. And Wendell Kempforden is also gone. John Bauer. Johann Bauer, not John. How are the Gärtners doing? Also locked. Go this way first. The bakery is closed. Oh, they're building on the ruins. That house. Oh, it's the rat house. It's the town hall. Isenkopf house. Lots of new people in town. The town is actually growing. Steinhauer, here. This Otto Zimmerman house. Oh, I can't. Yeah, the game doesn't let me walk there. Okay. Okay, let's go make the Druckers. Oh, they have a bigger room. Oh, and they have a little painting of their family. Aww. And then the baby, the girl, Madeleine. Bah! Hey, Klaus. Andreas? I'm sorry, Klaus. I know it's been a long time. 7 years. 7 years of nothing from my friend Andreas. First Bert, then Marie, just after... Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Klaus. My wife always thought highly of you. I can't believe you didn't write back after I told you they had passed. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I should have written. Yes, you should have. Too late for that now, though. Boop-de-boop-boo. You're so right, Madeline. You're so right. Oh, hello. She likes you. Your business seemed to have grown. What are you printing? The 12 articles. They were originally written by Swabian peasants, who were demanding changes from their lords. Yes, I know what it is. Freedom from serfdom, freedom to hunt and use the woods as gods intended. Freedom from compulsory labor. Abolition of the inheritance tax. Fair appraisal of rent, the return of property to common use and ownership. Bavaria isn't Swabia. But their complaints are just as valid for the peasants of Tassing. They must be what Otto was talking about later. He wanted me to bring you along. Ah, yes, his ask. I may come, I may not. The abbot has been squeezing the peasants for a year. Now he's squeezing the townsfolk, and we're pushing back. Their cause is righteous, Andreas. If you haven't seen the Gertners lately, you should visit them. And Otto at the print is? Yes, why? Well, I didn't think he could read. He can't, but just about everyone else in town can. He speaks, I print. Just trying to do my part, I suppose. I'm sorry, I'm still not in the mood for this late reunion. Come back for dinner tomorrow. You should go to the Commons to hear what Otto has to say. It's worth hearing. I understand. Until later, Claus. Until then. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't reply to their letters. That's so fucked up. So many people. Everyone listen. We all know why we're here. Nothing I'm going to say will be a surprise. Nothing I'm going to say hasn't been already spoken behind closed doors, whispered to your neighbors. Nothing I'm going to say is untruthful, so it's time we started saying it openly. Year after year, the Abbey has found new ways to tax the peasants. Piece by piece, the Abbey has taken away our rights to use God's forest to support our families. Law after law gets heaped upon us. Restrictions on how we can pay rent. Limits on where we can move. Who we can wed. And now the debt tax. Which once claimed only our best animal and garment takes half our estate. Excuse me? No consideration for widows, no consideration for children. What about the town council, the rat house? Surely that is a sign that the abbot wishes to share his power, to listen to our grievances. You have a good heart, Ulrich. You always want to see the best in people. But no. The council is a way for the abbot to divide us, to pit a favored few against the many. This is not charity. No, only greed and desperation drive Father Gurno. You think that if the abbot could, he'd steal a dead man's soul from heaven itself. And when we protested, what did Father Gurno do? He locked me in the shrine of Saint Moritz. He won't allow the people of this town, the farmers of this land, to pray before the relic. Now, when we need the intercession of our saint, the abbot has shut us out. Father Gurno's actions aren't just. They aren't Christian. We've endured this abuse for too long. It's time we let the abbot know we won't take it anymore. Too right! Stop, this is foolish. Shut up, Anna. Soldiers are already patrolling nearby towns. If you push against the abbey, you'll incur the Duke's wrath. You could get the town razed and everyone killed. Hannah's right. The Duke is a powerful force in Bavaria. You're playing a dangerous game, Otto. You're no match for trained soldiers. If you don't relent, you'll be ground into dust like the Swabian peasants. We could always grind you up instead, Leonhard. You know, I'm with Peter. Don't be shy, speak up if you have cause. We won't be overrun. The peasants of Salzburg were able to take the city and have their cause heard. If the people can get the Archbishop of Salzburg to listen to them, then we can do the same with the abbot. Master Andreas, do you think my family in Salzburg is alright? I don't know, Gaspar, but we can find out. Alright. Enough is enough. We can't stand by while the abbot continues treating us poorly. I'm glad they didn't go after Martin. He actually grew up to be a good dude. I was right. He was just a shit kid. People all over Swabia are taking back their God-given rights. Why shouldn't we do the same? A righteous cause! Martin's right! We deserve better! We can do this! Well spoken, Martin. Everyone ought to consider what he said. Martin has proved dependable these last few years. But if the words of man can persuade you, perhaps a sign from a greater power will. The abbot may have locked us out of the saint shrine, but God has shown me that he is with us. I think that's all I should say for now. Thank you all for coming. Good day, Andreas. Clara, it's been too long. It's lovely to see you again. Hello, Andreas. I'm surprised to see you after your long absence for tasking. At this rate, we thought we'd never see you again. Sorry for not sending word for my arrival. You certainly did pick a hot time to visit. We're in the middle of a strange season. Ah, you found the gardeners. Your speech was very rousing, Otto. I swear they get better each time. Are you looking for trouble, Otto? Of course not, but I understand that might happen if the abbot doesn't listen to reason. Even so, the people here can't go on like this. Something has to change. I'm just concerned for what might happen here, that's all. It's appreciated, but we know the risks. Just because I did one thing wrong. Understandable, I guess. Besides, I'd like to be a surprise for everyone, especially the abbot. Anyway, Andreas, you and yours should come by the house for supper. We'd be delighted to have you. Sound good to you, Gaspar? Yes, Master Andreas, I'm starving. Our table is a little sparse lately, but we'll be sure to feed you well. Thank you. We'll see you there. Hey, Andres! Andreas, you're back in testing? Wanted to pay my respects for Brother Piero. What a talent with color. I'm sorry, Andreas. He was a sweet old man. I talk to him sometimes on my breaks up at the Abbey. I'm surprised Prior Ferenc didn't give you an earful. He did before the unpleasantness. I'm sure, you know, it shook up all the things at the Abbey for a while. I'd imagine. Alpha business that was, anyway. Matthew's prior now. Still strict, but a bit quieter about it. Matthew has always struck me as quite pious. True, you wouldn't think piety could be uncommon in an abbey, but with Father Gurneau... Are you with the peasants, Andres? Of course, Gurneau has been running them into the ground. On top of that, you can't even use the forest anymore. Any of us used to be able to go fishing in there, not anymore. How far are you going to take this? I don't know, don't ask me, I'm not leaving the thing. But I trust in Otto, and the peasants do too. He's a good man. But I'm not sure about the whole sign from God thing. Even Lenhard, even though I wouldn't admit it. Lenhard is a cunt. How's the married life been treating you? After you left here to return to Nuremberg, I assume you got married to that girl of yours, Sabine? I did. Hope the married life was treated you well. I still have not found anyone. Oh. I fear it's never going to happen. Oh, a single person has caught your eye? Well, when I was in Innsbruck a few years ago, I saw a really pretty girl at the market selling painted pots. I think about her sometimes, maybe more than it's Christian. Oh my. need to go back to find the pretty girl. You think Tyrolean men are better than Bavarians? Yeah, go, love. I may not have found true love, but that doesn't mean you can't. Are you not happy with your life, Andreas? I'm not, but this isn't about me, it's about you. Well, if I ever got the chance to go back to Innsbruck, maybe I will. There's something to look forward to after all. I thank you, Andreas. You're a man of inspiration. A pleasure. Until later, Andres. Until then. Ah, it's open now. Anna! Hello, you're still wearing my hat! Aww! It looks good on you, Anna. God bless you, Andreas. I'm thankful you returned to Tassing after so long. We prayed so fondly for you after you left. Though it doesn't seem to have done much good. Ah, that's right, you were out of speech earlier. Yes, Tassing's peasants are struggling, and now even the townsfolk are pinched by the abbot's new restrictions. I worry about my husband. He's getting too involved in the whole business. You disagree with Ulrich? Yes, I do. I love my husband, but sometimes I worry that he focuses too intently on the details. He does not see that he may be both prudent and Christian. I pray that I am not acting selfishly, but the abbot's taxes have affected us too. What about Anna's future? Ulrich has been offering credit to Peter for years, which I've accepted, but now we can only bake so much bread a week before we grow hungry ourselves. Can you talk to him, Andreas? I'd rather not drive a wedge between you two. Oh, Ulrika and I aren't ones to hold anything against each other, but I understand. God bless you, Andreas. Last time I tried to help someone, it didn't work, so... Hello. Yes? Oh, Andreas Mahler. How unexpected. I'm very busy at the moment. Another time? Later then. You're still here? Still single? Interesting. I'm gonna stay here for long, eh? Taking notes, taking notes. What about you? Who are you guys? Balthazar. Salute. Are you a reference? Are you a reference to Memorial do Convento? Are you perhaps building a flying machine, Balthazar? You must be that wonderful artist, no? Master Andreas Mahler, yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Balthazar Eisenkopf, at your service, but call me Balthas, please. I'm much more familiar. A pleasure, Balthas. Have you been in Tassing long? Just a few seasons. My cart broke down and I found the place so charming I decided to stay. I enjoy the quiet, but I must say I do miss the company of other intellectuals. Usually good Dr. Stolz and I whittle hours away in the evenings. So naturally, when I heard a well-known artist had returned, I was beside myself. What do you do? I'm an inventor of sorts. Are you making a flying machine? Are you making a flying machine? Really? What do you make? All sorts of things, young man. Mechanical clocks of all sizes, metal mice that skitter about even without a flame. I mean, it doesn't have to be useful. It can just be cute. Really impressive. Thank you. I knew a fellow art... Okay, I said artist, but in my brain I read autist. It's fine. Such as yourself would appreciate my work. Yeah, well, I'd best get back to it. I know how it is for us few. Call to higher art. I imagine you don't do much, do you, Balthazar? It's all yapping. Hey, Agnes. Andreas, how good it is to see you again. And who is this? Hello, Agnes. This is my assistant, Kaspar. Hello. What a hale-looking boy. And you, Andreas, you look very well. Why are you back in Tassing? I came back to pay respects to Brother Piero's grave. Oh, of course. I'm sure the brothers appreciated that. The last few years have been difficult for everyone. We've lost so many. I heard Bert and Marie passed. Tragic. Poor Klaus. I hope you stopped by to talk to him. He sent you letters. Really, Andreas. Klaus considers you a close friend. Perhaps you ought to talk to him again. Anyway, I won't burden you with all the of Tassing's troubles. It's been good to see you again, Andreas. Until later. Until then. You're lucky. Andreas, back in Tassing, I see. Came by speak, yeah. Your friend didn't mind him. He was a proper Christian. Unlike the others. We both know what the monks are. Troubled times. Don't go stuck in the fire. I assume you're referring to out of speech? Won't end hell. Won't end hell. Ah! Won't end well. Life's getting harder for everyone. But if the shit goes on, there'll be a backlash. A bloody one. Don't like the abbot coming for my fishing rides, but I'll make do. Not sure if their lives are comparable to ours. I work for my wages like any man, Andreas. We work, we don't complain. It's not Christian. I suppose. How's your family doing these troubling times? We're fine. Agnes is fine. Brigitta and Martin are fine. Martin's become far more responsible a man after his return. I just wish, never mind. I wish... Oh, the baby also died. I'm mourning the boy all these years later. I hope he'd take up my mantle. I wanted to pass down my knowledge and trade. I'm sorry, Lucky. Yeah. Perhaps Brigitte will have another while I live. She seems happy in Earth with Martin. I'd love to hear the patter of small feet again. The boy to hold a chisel and model it. A little stonemason making his grandfather proud. Suppose it's up to Brigitte and Martin. Well, life begets life. Enough idling now. Got things to do. Until later, Andreas. Until then. Oh, it's close. Hello, Andreas. Hello, Andreas. There's so many dead people. I guess it is to be expected. Children dying, it wasn't so uncommon. Unfortunately. Andreas Muller, didn't expect to ever see you back in Tassing. You look like you've done well for yourself. Thanks, how have you been? Things went well for a while after you left. When the Kemperin lost their land and the abbot let us work it. My brother's heart gave out not too long after, but then Martin came back to help and work the land. Even so, it's been hard to keep up with the abbot's demands, the taxes and everything else. Seems like a lot of people are upset with the abbot. They have good reason to be. I know you didn't get on well with the man either. Father Matthias never let things get this bad. Anyway, good to see you, Andreas, even if you are just passing through. Until later. Hey, Hans. Hey, Andreas. Rather you remember you were back. Hello, Hans. Meet Kaspar, my apprentice. Hello. Hello. Are you from Nuremberg, like Andreas? I'm from Salzburg. Is that very far from here? Not too far, I think. A few days to the east on horseback. I've never been outside of Tassing. Or ridden a horse. Tassing's a wonderful place to live. I'm not gonna say it's a shithole. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Do you know another alpine town with 2 saints? Seems fine to me, all things considered. That's because you've never been anyplace else. Though truly, everywhere's a shithole. Now you've said it! Even Nuremberg? Especially Nuremberg. I didn't mind Salzburg. I'm glad I live in Tassing then. At least it's my shithole. Yeah! Until later, Hans. Until then. Hey, Hetty. Hey, Brigitte. Hello, Andreas. Hello, Brigitte. How are you? As well as anyone can be in Tassing right now. It looks like things are going well for you. I just learned that her kid died. I don't want to say that. But I don't want to say the second one either. I've seen that Martin has grown up. I hope it's... Yes, the winter without him was excruciating. I lost Little Wolf, and Cat was worried that she'd lose the farm after Franz died. But when Martin returned, and he's provided well for us ever since. Despite the tightening restrictions, we've gotten by. I'm thankful. I'm sorry to hear about Wolf. Thank you, it's... I try not to think about it. Cat wants to talk about him all the time, you know. And in night, there's clear skies. She looks up and asks if I ever wondered how he is up there. That must be excruciating. Yes, it is. I'm sorry, Andreas. I can't talk about this anymore. I didn't want to talk to her about her dead son. I wanted to pay my respects. What the fuck? I just meant to pay my respects. Yeah, I was trying to be kind. Okay. Okay, even the voices in my head now hate me. Lovely. I didn't know what else to say, I guess. I'm sorry I brought him up. Been good to see you again, but I should be going. Until then, later. Until then. I meant to, like, be respectful and say, hey, I am sorry that you lost your son. Thank you, Lyle. Thank you for the resub. Hey, Martin. Andreas Mahler, good to see you again after all these years. Surprised you say that. Your parting words to me back then were hardly kind. Where are they? It's been so long I don't remember. It was pretty rude. Well, sorry for being such an asshole back then. Seems like you've learned a lot since then. 7 years is a long time for a young man, especially one going through what I was. What happened to you anyway? I had an awful father? And that's enough? Alright. You know, I stole some of the Baron's things. I didn't make it far with them. I tried to sell them in Valgau, and I got robbed. Serves me right, I guess. Luckily, they didn't find the coins I was carrying. The money carried me around Bavaria for another month and a half. Then I started stealing. I grew bigger and more confident. Over time, I became a highwayman. You're lucky you didn't get killed! And that's what made me quit in the end. I had a partner for the last year of my adventures. We tried to rob some Italians. And they were in the mafia, no? We thought they were merchants traveling under the banner of St. George. But they were soldiers guarding money from the Bank of St. George in Genoa. Genoa? Exactly. I learned that later. My partner didn't survive the encounter. I was wounded and alone in the wilderness. I thought of my father, my mother, Brigitta, and I realized I couldn't remember Wolf's face anymore. I had to come back and take up the responsibilities I had left behind. Was coming back difficult? It was. It felt like I had stepped out of another life into this one. It took me a while to get used to everything, to remember how things used to be. It's all in the past now. Just need to look forward. Sky, the speech you gave back at the Commons. He needs support. The town's full council committed us up to opposing the abbot. And if we have you, you actually know some stuff, so... You might actually go places. They have less to gain and more to lose if the abbot chooses to get the Duke involved. Anyway, I have to get back to work. Good talking to you, Andreas. Alright, see you later. Hey, cat. Andreas? Andreas Mahler? Hey, Pidge. Hello, cat. Well, would you look at that? You are back in Tassing. And look at you. You've done well for yourself. And who's this? Cat, please meet Kaspar, my apprentice. Hello. He's got the posture of an artist, that's for sure. Good strong face, though. I do? I like Kaspar. What brings you back to Tassing, Andreas? Just passing through on the way to Nuremberg. How have you been, Kat? I feel well. The past few years have been challenging, but I am stronger now for the Lord's trials. Franz passed a few winters ago. Then Wolf? Brigitte and I nearly lost the farm and our minds. But Martin returned shortly after, and he's proved to be a changed man. A good man. He saved us from destitution. So sorry, Kat. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry. There's nothing to say, is there? He was a good boy. A sweet, good little boy. The stars dimmed when he passed. But that was years ago now. I don't try not to dwell on it. To be strong for Brigitte. And to find solace in the knowledge that he is with God now. Times may be hard in Tassing right now, but God does truly answer our prayers. I'm glad you and your family are well, Kat, despite everything. Thank you, Andreas. It's truly good to see you again, even in the midst of such terrible times. Until later, Kat. Until then. God bless you. Nothing to say? Oh, I can go to church. The widow. You're the artist who came here a few years ago around the time of the murder. True, I came to pay my respects to Brother Piero. One of the monks, eh? Not too fond of the Holy Brothers, or sisters, a lot of them. Do you work for Father Thomas? Work for? I'm his slave. I clean this damn church and keep his house so I have a roof over my head. Around the time the Baron was murdered, I lost my home. That bastard, the abbot, took it from me. Now I have to rely on the charity of the church. I hate the church as much as the abbey. I wish there were
any extra corpses? Perhaps something in his size?
I hate the church as much as the abbey. I wish there were a hell so I could send a lot of those holy men in there. With the extra corpses? Maybe we can send them to hell with the extra corpses. I understand. You don't. You can't. No mother. Oh well, see you later. Fine. Huh. Huh. Is the other sister still alive? Huh. Hey, Elsa. Bless you. Paul! You're so grown up! Hello, Paul. Meet Kaspar, my assistant. Oh, hello. Do you look for with Master Mahler? Have you done real art? I guess. We've been doing sketches of Tassing while we're here. You don't need fancy paints or canvases to be an artist. You think so? Sure. How's your art going? I've seen it. You've been improving a lot, Paul. Shh. Not where Dad can hear. All right. How's the art going? I've been practicing a lot more. Klaus even showed me a big book full of prints. He said he used a technique called wood cutting. Have you ever done wood cutting, Master Mahler? Apparently I did some back in Krakow. That's amazing. I wish Dad would change his mind about art. Maybe one day, Paul. You never know. I hope so. I should get back to helping my dad. See you later, Master Mahler. See you, Kaspar. Until then. Hey, Staub! At least the dog is still alive. And Schlau is also alive. Oh, my arms are glitching, but they're alive. Andreas, welcome back to Tassing. How's the mill? Sturdy as ever, just like me. You look well, not stuck with the gardeners this time, eh? They're lovely people, yeah. Whatever you say. You don't have to. You have such a curious fascination with the peasants. Probably because you don't have to deal with them as often as the rest of us. Anyway, you should come by sometime. I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss. Good day, Andreas. Good day. You're a cunt. Good day, you're a cunt. Good day. Can I admire Paul's art now? I cannot. What if the art, this is all Paul's art? That'd be cute. Hey, Schlau. I'll pet you again. Good kitty. Hey, Killian. No? Nico? No? Okay. Let's see if there's anyone in the forest to end the stream. I know I'm overtiming, but I wanted to do all the conversations before we went for dinner. Smokey! Hello, Master Mahler. You're looking well. Thank you, Smokey. How are you? I'm well enough, I guess. Waxlaw and went his way a few years ago, which I suppose was bound to happen. I miss the company sometimes, but now there's no one to keep me from my gossip. No one to tell it to either. Have I missed much? The things I could tell you since you left Assing. We'd be here till Kingdom Come. Oh? I did see another Imperial Reichspost courier ride from the Abbey a few days ago. Uh-oh. Brother Guy dropped the bag once. It looked heavy. The Abbey must be doing better than the Abbey is letting on. Does that happen often? Once or twice a month. Doesn't help that the abbot has tightened restrictions so close to St. John's Eve, too. The townsfolk get up with all sorts of mischief, then. What sort of mischief? Johann and Kat will find some corner to play in again. Practical or tradition at the start point. Veronica and Brigitte might go for a midnight dip in the waterfall. Let them be. We've been swimming out there for years, I know. Now everyone's getting clever, trying to stay from the abbot's eye. He's an ass. Since you in the town commons during all this bitch, aren't you standing with the peasants? Well, their causes doesn't really affect me, does it? I'm as worried as anyone about soldiers rushing through here, but the new taxes and restrictions don't bother me. I understand why they're upset, but I've been doing fine out here, with less than they have. Nothing will change for me if they get their way. I can talk to them. Do you want me to talk to them so they, like, bring you stuff? I see. Oh well, enough of that. Thank you for stopping by, Master Mahler. Until later, Smokey. Until then. Let me see if there's anyone out of place. No. No. I'm glad that Anna is wearing my hat. It's such a cute little touch. Can I go to the church now? And to the abbey, I mean. No, still locked. 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 Got it. So let's make our way to the gardeners and end it for today. I'm so glad that the game wasn't over after the trial. I'm not glad that I had to unjustly kinda kill Ferenc, but you know. I'm glad there's more to come. So, we will see what's coming. Or not. Or not. On Saturday. Oh, I'm glad it's not over. I'm glad there's more. But I'm so sad that I had to throw Ferenc under the bus. He was innocent too. But he was the person that I had the most evidence against. I tried to, like, throw other people in there so they'd be like, maybe they would take time to investigate all the people, but they were like, no. Working? No. Working is too much work. We're not doing that, actually. So, thank you so much for watching, everyone. And Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I am almost without voice.